Hey, welcome back. Just winding down to the end of hour 2 of this Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch. I'm John Tobacco. We're coming to you live today from the Newsmax headquarters in Midtown Manhattan. Of course, we're in the Question Tequila Studios, and downtown at the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow stays in the green, up 350 points, and the luck of the Irish is on the side of the traders and the bulls today as the Dow continues to climb on the lessening of the China fears. But the breaking news we had today was that James, the DOJ Inspector General, found that no charges would be brought against James Comey. He's out there parading around in the Twitterverse like he won the Super Bowl or something. He's going to go to Disneyland tomorrow. But it was quite the searing report, if you ask me. And if you ask Mike Tracey, independent journalist, who's joining us on Skype, he's been following us closely. And Mike, thanks for joining us today on Liquid Lunch. I don't think he has his audio on.
No, I think that's.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly.
Hey, okay,
Mike.
we got him now.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, how you doing? So,
I'm doing
Comey
good,
is rejoicing. Tell us what's really happening in this report here.
Well, I don't know what report he just read because the report rebukes Comey in the most blatant possible terms that are available to somebody in the position of a Department of Justice Inspector General. Remember, the Inspector General of the Department of Justice is generally regarded as an impartial, nonpartisan figure. Michael Horowitz, who is the Inspector General, first came into office in the Obama administration, and he's dealt with various controversies that implicate members of both parties. So not somebody you can just dismiss on, superficial grounds. And he says that Comey, quote, set a dangerous example by releasing sensitive information to the public for the purpose of creating public pressure for official action. And if you're accusing the former FBI director of causing, quote, danger, then I don't know how harsher of a rebuke you can really come up with, because that runs totally contrary to what the ordinary duties of an FBI director is supposed to be. So if Comey is now running around celebrating that he hasn't been the subject of a criminal referral, that's a fairly low bar to clear.
You'd think that if we'd pick an FBI director that it was not committing crimes, and for the guy to be running around patting himself on the back. Let's have a look at that James Comey tweet, just if folks don't follow Twitter. DOJ IG found, quote, no evidence that Comey or his attorneys released any of the classified information contained in any of the memos to members of the media, close quote. I don't need a public apology from those who defamed me, but a quick message with a sorry we lied about you would be nice. Something tells me, Michael, your quick message with a sorry we lied about you will not be forthcoming.
No, I mean, I think if anybody should be in a position where they're being badgered to apologize, it would have to be James Comey, and that's based on what his own former department's Inspector General says. I mean, it's a hilariously incomplete reading of the report that he's putting out there, because Horowitz says that Comey did disseminate classified information to unauthorized recipients. And that would be in one of the memos that he provided to one of his friends/attorneys.
So just to be clear,
Richmond, it's unclear.
He did disseminate classified information, or was it just sensitive information?
There is one instance in the report, and I can cite it to you. It's on page 59, where Comey is chastised for failing to immediately alert the FBI to the unauthorized disclosure of classified information regarding one of the memos that he provided to his attorneys. And per the policy of the Department of Justice, those it's not immediately permissible to provide that kind of information to an attorney. You have to get pre-authorization, which he did not. Now, Whether that means that information was ultimately disclosed to the media is sort of a secondary issue to the notion that's firmly established in the report that Comey was individually responsible for disseminating classified information to unauthorized recipients, which people have gone to jail for.
You have to come back, because I think this says a lot, this IG report, about the whole genesis of the Russia probe. And you're one of the few non-conservative journalists that have been all over this and pointing out what a sham it was. So you've got to come back. Coming up next, if you thought that was a fake tweet, wait until you see what Kate Herman has for us next. You're watching Liquid Lunch.
What does Kate have coming up for us next?